Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of Crafty Beer Reviews. Today I'll be reviewing Treehouse Sap. This is their IPA using Chinook almost exclusively, as they say on their website. So they are using at least one other hop variety. I don't know exactly what, but they said that it's mostly Chinook of this beer. And at time of recording, this is 2.5 weeks old, so super duper fresh. And I got to give a huge shout out to Mike for hooking me up with a can of this. Awesome stuff. Treehouse, not the easiest stuff to get in the world, so always appreciate it. But yeah, really looking forward to this one. Mike didn't even know that this was one that I was like really high up on my want list, and he sent it, so very cool stuff. Let's go ahead and check out the aroma. Oh yeah, man, that is super piney. Yeah, lots and lots of pine, a little bit of like a resiny kind of note in there as well. Definitely getting some citrus, like bittersweet grapefruit, a little bit of like orange peel. Yeah, definitely like some sweeter orange notes, but yeah, tons and tons of like this really just green piney notes. Resin, a little bit of like an earthy dank kind of thing going on. Almost a little floral too, actually. Not real floral, but just a little bit in the background. Yeah, this one smells pretty damn good. Let's go ahead and take our first sip. Oh yeah. Yeah, that is like a straight up pine tree bomb. Up front, tons and tons of like this really just green, fresh, piney note. Definitely has some of that resiny character that I was getting in the aroma as well. Definitely getting a little bit of like a sweeter, almost juicier kind of orange note in there. Yeah, kind of like orange juice actually. Definitely a little bit of like some grapefruit. Definitely kind of has this like floral note going on. A little bit of that earthy kind of dank presence on the back end as well. But yeah, up front, tons and tons of pine goes into like a little bit of this resiny thing. And then about mid-palate, really gets that big, bright, kind of juicier type of citrus note. Yeah, that is really nice. I love how like the pine and the resin and that earthy dank note just, it blends seamlessly with that really kind of juicier citrus. I almost get a little bit of like a tangerine type of thing about mid-palate too, which is interesting the more I sip on it. And I get a little bit, like a very mild amount of that kind of juicy fruit note that I get in almost every single Treehouse hoppy beer that I've had, whether it's a pale ale or an IPA or whatever else. But yeah, this is really nice stuff. It shows off the Chinook hops quite a bit too, with that big, like piney, resiny, you know, a little bit of that light citrus thing going on too. Medium bodied. Has that awesome, creamy, smooth mouthfeel that like every Treehouse beer I've had has had, which is just so awesome. I know I think I've said this in every single Treehouse review, but the mouthfeel for their IPAs and their pale ales and everything is just, it's mind-blowing. It is the absolute best mouthfeel for a hoppy beer of all time. It's just so smooth and creamy. Really nice, gentle, soft carbonation too. Awesome stuff. It's not like that prickly carbonation that a lot of beers, especially like IPAs and pale ales and stuff have. Really nice stuff. I'm digging on this one quite a bit. It's also a nice change of pace because I think pretty much everything else from them has just been like this really big, juicy tropical fruit bomb, which is awesome, but it's also nice to know that they can, you know, divert a little bit of what they're doing and do something a little bit more dank, piney, resiny, almost West Coast-ish, if you will. It also has a tad more bitterness than some of their IPAs, but it's not real strong. It's like a medium level bitterness, dries it out a little bit on the back end, but not too much. Yeah, this is really nice stuff. I'm very impressed. In terms of rating, guys, I'm going with a 9.4 out of 10. Fantastic beer, especially if you like more of that like piney, dank, earthy type of hop presence. And again, it does have a little bit of that juicy, you know, kind of citrus notes, but not super over the top. Just a really well-made beer. Again, something different for Treehouse, and I really dig it. Awesome stuff. If you can find this one, definitely worth checking out. Alrighty guys, that does for this beer review. Please remember to rate, comment, and subscribe. Hit that like button for me, and remember, I hope whatever you're doing involves good craft beer. See ya.